Marvel Studios, Force 25, Season 2, Episode 4, This and That, Meet the Third, Act 1, Ultimate Metal Spider. Lance Davidson sits in a room in the watchtower. He awaits something. However, he isn't sure exactly what he's waiting for. "Hey there, hero," Valentina says in a flirtatious voice, as she walks in on Lance staring blankly out of the window. The city has taken on a gray appearance for the upteenth day, and Lance is seemingly lost in thought before turning to face Valentina. "What am I doing here? What happened? I was in Japan, and then I wake up to you and a bunch of scientists staring at me and... Wait a minute, am I in Avengers Tower?" Lance asks in a rapid-fire fashion. Valentina endearingly shakes her head and sighs before placing her hand on Lance's chest. Valentina endearingly shakes her head and sighs before placing her hands down on Lance's chest. "Calm down. I'll tell you everything soon," she says in a tone that's slightly above a whisper. Lance and Valentina sit in the watchtower, alone and amongst silence that's only being cut through by her voice. "An agent of my organization found you in Japan. You were hurt pretty bad. Lots of internal molecular damage caused by adamantium poisoning that you and your team found." Lance's face is a confused glare as she explains this. "They didn't try to help me?" he asks. Valentina slightly frowns and grabs Lance's hand. "No, they left you. It was the choice of the Northeast soldier. They saw you as a liability," Valentina tells Lance. Lance slowly sits back as his face becomes slightly stunned. Valentina goes quiet, waiting for Lance's next words. "You saved me?" Lance asks, as if surprised. Valentina nods and Lance grabs her hand and squeezes it before thanking her. "You're welcome. Do you remember anything?" she asks. Lance squints as his brain becomes assaulted by memory. He sees glimpses of being at an airport in Germany, seemingly fighting the other Spider-Man, being in Wakanda and seeing Thanos, flashes of being atop the CN Tower and watching Chief Glenn Jackson die. In Japan, he can vaguely remember seeing his team leave him behind. "You got injured a few days ago on your hand, but your powers healed that. You don't even need your gauze anymore," Valentina says. "Wait, powers?" Lance asks, confused as he never had powers. Valentina nods to him. "Yeah, to help repair the internal damage your body went through, we spliced you with something called the Oz formula." Act 2, Missing. At Force 25 HQ in Williamsburg, Connor Campbell navigates his monitor, seeing an encrypted file sent to him by Daisy Johnson. Daisy has found more info about who bought the watchtower, and Connor knew that with the intel he was sent, he finally has all he needs for an operation investigating what's going on inside the building. "OXC, I'll see what you are soon," Connor says to himself. He picks up his phone and texts the Force 25 group chat, letting the other heroes know that they have the needed intel for an infiltration. Everyone responds, except for Lance, who doesn't even read the message. "Where's Lance?" Connor texts. "IDK. He never came back after he went patrolling last night," Kate replies to him. Connor immediately feels a pit form in his stomach. Paranoia kicks in and he wonders where his friend and ally could be. "We've all felt weird since we got back. Maybe he's felt more that way. He might have went somewhere to cool off. I have a place that I go to in Yokohama for that," Hero types. However, Annika responds to this saying that it isn't like him to just do that without letting anyone know. Just then, Connor gets a text from a separate number, one that he doesn't recognize, and he reads the message out. "If you want the metal spider, come get him."